I gotta go, I definitely gotta go get a new charger. $15820, and she says she's already down here waiting on me. Okay, cool. Hello, welcome to the live. Again, I've restarted this like 3 times, been struggling today. Technology, right? We are headed to an apartment drop-off. The customer sent me a message and said she is in the lobby, which is great because these apartments over here don't have elevators. Don't do elevators. Do a little turnaround here. All right. Okay, I'll pull right in here. All right, she is in the lobby. Let me just pull over her out the way. Okay, 1 second. Hello, hello, hello. I'll be right back. I'm at an apartment drop-off. Customer is at the door. Okay, I'm back. All right, that was it was a $13, 13 item order. We got paid 20 and a half. The customer was at the door, so I just had to run it over and drop it off. All right, we're gonna head back towards our zone, but we might get something over here on Uber. So before I pull out, hello, hi everyone. Before I pull out of this parking lot, turn my Uber back on. I just dropped off in a, where is this at? What zone is this in? Yeah, I'm gonna have to decline going over there. All right, we're gonna roll. I'm outside of my zone, so of course they're gonna give me the worst possible options, I'm sure. I kind of want to end my dash to see if I made Pro Shopper with that one, because it doesn't just automatically give it to you. You have to end your dash. Wingstop, no, we're not going over there. But I think I was at 89, and you know, you need 92% of the original items, which is just ridiculous. And I don't know if there was enough items to get me there. We'll see. I'm trying to get from over here, you guys. We are going to get from over here. We are currently in the lovely suburb of Shaker Heights. You know where MGK is from, you know, because he's from Cleveland. He's from the lovely suburb of Shaker Heights. Oh, they're killing me with these orders. We've got to get back into our zone. And for an expensive city to live in, the roads are trash. Absolute trash for as much as it costs to live here. It's also no cell phone reception going through here, so anybody that delivers in Cleveland will tell you that Shaker Heights is the absolute worst. You literally cannot, you can't drop orders off over here. It's impossible. It just spins and spins and spins. Doesn't matter what cell phone service you have. I don't know how people do it that live here. All right, let's see how far we are from. I'm trying to take a quick tally of how much we've made today. I guess it's not so quick because I've been in and out of this dash 100 times. I don't do 3 people shopping orders, so that's a no. I mean, I guess if it's $100, I would do it, but yeah, no. All right, we are at, oh, they're killing me, $2. We gotta get out of the zone. We are at $87.75 on DoorDash. And like, we're at $56.98 on Uber. So we're doing pretty good today. But we are still out of the, we gotta get from over here. If they send me one more bad order, I'm gonna have to pause this DoorDash until we get out of here. guys, we are headed towards Cleveland Heights. And if we're being honest, I really, really, really do not want to work over there. I think we'll skip. I think we'll make a right here. Get out of here. Okay, we're gonna pause this until we get from over here. We are near we're near Cleveland Heights, and while Cleveland Heights isn't a problem, the orders that come from here bring you down into East Cleveland, and there is exactly nothing good about dashing in East Cleveland. The police will kill you, the people will kill you, it don't even matter. You go down there, you're liable to end up messed up by either the people or the police. So we're not delivering down there. And they don't tip, because nobody down there has any money. And that's why there's so many deliveries down there, because nobody down there has cars or money. So it's just dozens and dozens of no-tip orders anytime you come over here. It's just terrible. So we just went ahead and paused our everything until we get from over here, because they're not going to keep sending me $5 shopping orders with 90 items on it. These people over here need to find another solution, because DoorDash isn't it. So we are hightail it away from where we're at. I'd rather go to the mall than go down that way. Oh, you guys, this is an interesting intersection right here. I'm gonna turn my camera so you can see it. See right going on up here. This house right here, this poor man, he's been living here for 20, 30 years, what have you. But this intersection, you got to go left or right. Well, over the years, there's been multiple police chases that resulted in cars literally going into that man's house. He's had 3 cars come into his home in the last 20 years. And there used to be a guardrail there, but the city took it down. And these cars are crashing into this man. Hello, Vanna. And Damo, if you're still here. So, yeah, interesting. It's an ongoing battle with the city. The city's refusing to put up the guardrail. They just won't do it. Despite the fact that the man has had 3 cars enter his home. I am dashing. We are dashing. I'm just trying to get, I'm not on an order or anything like that. I'm just getting out of the area that I'm in, because the orders are no bueno down here. No good. The city's beautiful though. Do I know where your cousin's house is? I don't even know who you are to know who your cousin is or where that is located. What? Okay. Well. I need to think. Think what? I don't know you. I don't need to think about anything. I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are. Oh, these orders. All right, this is a double stack. I'm gonna decline both of those because these restaurants are slow as ever. And it's a $7.50 for 2 orders going 5 miles. That's never gonna happen. But we're almost out away from this ridiculous part of town. Tons and tons of restaurants over here, but tons and tons of no-tip orders. Just because of the suburbs that surround this area. So. to. I'm not driving over there. I know I said I was trying to get my acceptance rate up, y'all, but there's just some places I'm not going. There's just some places I'm not taking alcohol. There's just some places I'm not taking your cough medicine. I'm just not doing it. Uber coming in with those terrible orders. Absolutely terrible. It's usual. Nothing out of the ordinary there. That is a no-go on the alcohol orders. That's a mall order, $4.25 going 3 miles, but you have to go inside the mall. So that's never gonna happen. That's not enough money for me to park and walk into the mall. I can't even get over to get this restaurant, and I'm not turning around at the mall to come back, so that's a no. Looks like we might be having a slow lunch today. I don't mind picking up at the mall, but like, not for $4. Not for $4. Although I really do hate the idea of going to JD Sports at the mall. Like, and every time I get one of those orders, it's to go pick up some men's shoes. And it ain't a pickup, it's a shop for, so you have to go in, which is weird to me. Like, if I'm shopping from a shoe store, why isn't the shoe store just pulling the order and having it ready to go? I don't know. But why do I have to go into the shoe store and ask for, show them a picture of the shoe and the size and hope that they have, like, that is so weird to me. That men, grown men, $6 for 9.5 miles. No, It's weird to me that grown men are ordering their shoes, their Nikes, on DoorDash. Like, there's no way that they're paying store price. Like, I need to go in and look at this. We're gonna have to go and download the DoorDash app. I don't order from DoorDash, so maybe I'm Delulu, but I don't. JD's, no. I'm not going and buying you a pair of Timberlands for no tip. And then these men don't even tip. They'll be like $6 to go 20 miles across Gardens. And it's like, what money? No, gentlemen, no. You're going to have to order them and wait for them to arrive at your door via snail mail like everybody else. Or you're going to have to pay up. Or you can always reserve the right to grab you a bus pass and go ahead and get on the bus. And you know, the bus will drop you off right in front of the mall, and you could go in and you could pick up your shoes and you can get them for the price that they're actually listed for. You don't have to pay the DoorDash 30% upmarking and get them yourself. I'm a huge proponent of just do it. Ooh, when shit ain't going right, do it yourself. All right, we've got our apps turned back on because we're in the good part of town. Okay. Now that we're in the right part of town, hopefully we'll get a decent order. I'm also thinking it's time to grab some new coffee. New coffee time. Hopefully we're far enough away from the mall that we don't get called back there. Or at least not to Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh. So in our mall, they decided to open a Popeyes, which, well, here in Cleveland, the only place you're getting Popeyes is in a hood somewhere. But they decided to open a Popeyes in the mall, in the food court. And it happens to be directly next to Chick-fil-A, which I find hilarious, because really it just makes Popeyes look bad, okay? Because there's nobody goes there, especially in the suburbs. We don't do Popeyes over here. All right, y'all, we're back in familiar territory. Okay. They're killing me here. They're still trying to take me back to where I just came from. Killing me. All right. 875 for 11.7. That's a decline as well. We don't do upside down orders. Okay, I take a lot of mess, but I'm not doing upside down. Well, while we are jobless, we're gonna pick up some coffee, and we'll see how the rest of this afternoon goes. Okay. Y'all, we're back. See the McDonald's flag? Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. They're phenomenal here. Okay, I'm about to go in and get some coffee. I'm gonna leave you plugged up right here, you guys, because I need to use the restroom, so there's no need to bring you in with me. But I am gonna go get some coffee, and I will be right back. All right. I'm back. I am back. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Oof. All right. All right, stream. We're going to chill here for a moment because I did not have an order. I don't have my Instacart turned on today because I really don't want to grocery shop. But we'll see. We are chilling. I wish I was chilling where y'all could see the flag blow. I guess it ain't blowing now, huh? All right, we're here just gonna send thanks to all the tips that we got. Did okay. We're gonna check our stats on Uber, just because I'm curious. Ugh, I'm still at a 21% cancellation rate. I swear to God, it will not go down. No matter what I do. It won't go down. I don't even know. My acceptance rate is up to 13, but okay. Are they trying to send me to the Krispy Kreme? Sorry, I can't do it. I don't go to Krispy Kreme. I hadn't been to Krispy Kreme to pick up an order in like maybe 3 or 4 months. I went back the other day because it was a big order. It was over $20. I get there and it's the same story, different month. I mean, the man was there working the entire store by himself. I'm like, how do you clean, make donuts, service customers, and do deliveries by yourself? He's like, you don't. So they never have donuts. They never have anything. But what I've learned about Krispy Kreme is that, well, they don't pay anything. They're trying to pay people $11.50 to work overnight, to come in there and clean or come in there and make donuts. And grown people cannot earn a living with $11. That's why you have no staff. That's why Wendy's has no staff. That's why Taco Bell has no staff. That's why KFC has no staff. Grown people cannot work for $11 an hour. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous notion. I really think the only reason they put this Krispy Kreme factory even over here was because McDonald's wanted to start selling Krispy Kremes. And there were no other locations in Cleveland. There's one on the west side, like on the west side of the west side, like far. And possibly up in Menor, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Yeah, so that Krispy Kreme is now tasked with making all the donuts that get delivered to all the McDonald's in the area, on top of being a retail location and accepting other delivery orders, and they have nobody. They need to do better. They need to do better. All right, it says someone added $2 to a past tip on DoorDash, huh? All right, y'all. I guess we'll go for a little ride. Sorry, that is upside down and I cannot do that. All right, y'all, we're going to take a trip to Five Below because I need to get a new phone charger so that I can charge both of my phones at the same time. So we're going to go head on a trip. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. All right, come on, let's go. Uh-oh, you're in the way, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Best Buy, $18 to go 17 miles. Let's see where, if it's going downtown, though. Let's see where it's going. Yeah, it's an Apple charger going to the hood. I'm gonna have to decline. It was $18 going 17 miles, but this is the time of day that it's impossible to get out of this McDonald's. I probably could have made that, y'all. I probably should have made that, y'all. All right, a little ride. We're gonna head down to Five Below so that I can get a new charger for my phone. I need to be able to plug up both of my phones at the same time.